Good evening, good evening. How are you? I hope everyone's just fine. We are just logging in. We are just starting with a broadcast tonight. We are going to see what's October coming with and see how this is going to change, to move, to and going. Hello, with us, with me. I'm just shuffling my cards so we can start with the readings. Excellent. Yes. We are just starting. We are just starting. Good evening. How are you? So we're about to close 2020. Hi. And card. I'm sorry. Ah, because this is the one that is telling me, okay, Gavita, just getting started with this broadcast for tonight. And I'm just copying the link. So if you are watching from Las Velas por Gaby Uribe, you can see. Hello, hello. We are just starting. We are just logging in, getting ourselves connected. Really low. So I'm really sorry about this all over the world. So this is going to be huge. Huge, huge, huge. Okay. As good as we would have wanted. Yes, I'm seeing that the connection is not as good as we would like. But I guess. Good evening, good evening. Because we are checking the connection. And I hope soon I have a new provider. So we can check with a different connection that we can broadcast and we can log in. Hopefully with a new provider. That would be great. So let's see. What about our broadcast? What about our connections? I guess we are not receiving also the notifications, but we are just checking the line. Yes, I guess that we are not getting our connections done. Let's see. Yes, we are not getting our connections. Hi, good evening. Who's over there? Who's over here? Hi, Ceci. I hope we are going to get a great night. I am really hoping so. Yes. But I don't know if we are getting the broadcast here or the link. That is something that is bugging me because I guess we are not getting the connection. Yes, let's practice our English. Yes, that would be great, Ceci. Excellent. Meanwhile, we are practicing. We are also checking what is it that we need to focus. Right? Because my line isn't just connections, Ceci. So again, it's with some failures. And the provider is not just helping as much as we would have wanted. So it's kind of a disorder. Yes, you are hearing me that I am reading what you are typing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, I am reading with you. Excellent, excellent. But I don't know why the broadcast is so low. So it's really difficult for me to see if the connection is being locked. Okay, so it's difficult. Hi, Fabita. Good evening, my beautiful Fabita. Good evening, my girl. And we are just missing also Patty, right? So, yes, that would be great, Ceci. Yes, we could practice better. Yes, but it's a great way to practice from here, right? Because we can read among each other and check about what we are reading. My 3 students, yes, my beautiful girls. Yes, my 3 beautiful students. And look, my hair doesn't want to go. Okay, well, let me tell you something. Before we start with the reading, tonight I was asked by my guides that we are going to use 2 different decks. We are going to use, of course, the activation cards, but we are going to use tonight the Akashic Tarot cards. This is in order for us to see what is it from the past that I am learning, in order for us to see what's coming in the present and it's coming also in the future. And from the Keepers of the Light deck, and that is also for us to see who is our main guardian that is helping us about this moment. So it's going to be interesting. And for me, this one fell. When I was shuffling the cards, this one fell down. So I guess, this is for me. This is the Holy Spirit. Look, this is a beautiful card. And expect miracles. Yes. So the broadcast is not falling down again. I hope so. I really hope so. Yes, I'd like to have more people to get here, but I guess we are doing just fine. So, Ceci, if you have some friends, that would be great. If you can please share the link and tell them, that would be awesome. Of course, that would be so great. Yeah, so tonight I'm expecting miracles. I'm expecting to become, I don't know, the goddess of the thousand hands because I need to do too many things. But I need also to complete and advance because and we are, Ceci, we are getting so close to our birthdays. So we are closing many important stories. But let's get started, right? The activation card for the night, it's going to be the integration card. Of course, we are integrating. We are just putting things and senses into one. We are in October, of course, this is the month for Libra. We are just here gathering or pulling many things together because we want an in order that everything is balanced, plus the beautiful moon, of course. It was yesterday was the full moon in Aries. And again, we are thinking more about ourselves, but also taking in account what I really need to understand that I am so valuable with my relationship and the people that is around me, and having also the idea of my point of view taken in count as one. I mean, and let me explain myself better. When I am thinking about myself, when I am directing to people, I know that I am explaining what is my point of view, right? What it really is. But some other people may explain about themselves from their ego. And that ego is just closing some gates or some ideas or some friendships or relationships because they are only narrowing the thoughts they had from their beliefs, from the patterns they were used to live or to be raised from. And those patterns, they need to change. But by the time that I am with myself, it's not that I am looking at myself as being selfish. I am looking at myself as another person, as I am the other half of another person. And in that kind of recognition, I am sending the energy to the one that I am the other half, but as well as I am sending the energy to the people that is around me, that I am not as close as being one. I am two when I am together with another person, and that energy is mixing, and we need to complete our situation because as you are important as I am considering your ideas as as you are considering mine, as you are as important as I am. So everything is going to be pulled together into a perfect balance and in a correct order. That's why we are using the integration card for tonight. Beautiful. Gabriel. Hey, the messages. They are falling down. The messages from Gabriel. Gabriel is, first of all, the messenger of God, but also is the God. When I am concerning or dealing with a situation that I need to communicate, that I need to face, that I need to step forward into a new topic, into a new situation, including into an issue with a person, I need to be able and to be open to consider one thing, that the thing that I am doing or I am talking or explaining is the thing that is going to bring another person's peace as well as mine. I am not going to, I'm sorry, I am not going to talk about something that is going to uh, make some noise or is going to feel as I am going to hurt another person. I am going to be clear that I am just sending the right message with the intention of having that other person's mind into clear communication, into peace, into love, into the consideration that everything is just for one good reason. And Gabriel is giving me this idea or this thought, so it's going to be great. And of course, here the keeper of the light that is going to help me is Mary Magdalene. And it says the teacher is awakening. So we are awakening the teachers. We are sending our energies. And here, this is a beautiful card. It's just the beginning of the activation cards, the flower of life. Look, it has like 2 circles around here, and this is called Vesta Pisces. And Vesta Pisces is being the duplicate energy of one, and then it's duplicate. So as we are duplicating, we are also again making sense with this idea of balance. We're integrating the energy. So this is why we are having these cards for tonight's reading, and we are just starting. Yes? Fabita, is it okay with you? Is it okay with you, Ceci? So, yes, is everything getting clear? What is it that we are going to leave? What is it that we are going to complete? What is it that I need to take in more sense with me? I need to check, to consider that I am making balance, that I am understanding correctly, but not understanding that, yes, I have the comprehension, as well as I am understanding because I can see myself that I am not making any harm to any other person. Yes? So I hope this is right with you, and I hope this is correct with you. Yes, yes, Ceci? Yes, Fabita, I hope this is making sense to you, my girls. Yes, they are beautiful cards. They are so beautiful cards. You love. Hi, Patty. Good evening. Again, the connection is giving trouble, a little trouble. Hi, Patty. We were thinking about you. We were missing you. You see, the person that was beside me is my dad. He is looking for something, but I don't know what he is looking for. But well, I hope he finds it, because I don't know what he is looking for. No, my Patty, I am here. I am here. Just getting here. Good evening, my beautiful Patty. So, Ceci, if you have any question, go ahead. Patty, if you have any question, go ahead. Fabita, if you have any question, go ahead. We are dealing with situations that need to be learned from a different perspective according to our Akashic information. The Akashic records, they are like our stories or soul stories from life one up to now. And those stories are connected with different energies, with different souls. And those stories are showing me what is it that my soul is really learning. In the Akashic records, I also connect with different people in different situations when I was learning. Maybe in an order for a family, for example, I was a mother and now I am the son, for example, or I was the in job relationship. I was the boss, and the other person that now is my boss, he or she were my employees. So it's going to be like a little confused, but at the end, it's not that confusing at all. Fabita, yes, you. What's going on with your favorite Aryan? Your favorite Aryan. What's going on with the favorite Aryan? Within himself. What's going on within himself, within the favorite Aryan? What's going on within the favorite Aryan? And 2 of the Akashic cards came out, so it's going to be interesting, Fabita. So we'll see. First of all, yes, the Divine Masculine. He's like having his little fights inside himself. He is struggling because he's thinking one thing. He wants to do that. He's not feeling correct. Remember, please, let us remember that we are also uh, having Mars, the energy, the very masculine energy, in a retrograde form. He is Arian, Mars is the planet for Aries, and they are not having the best connection now. As well as, I'm sorry, as well as Chiron and Lilith, they are also in Aries, they are also retrograde, they are making a conjunction. They are feeling like this disgust, they are feeling like these arguments, these issues, they are, I am itching you and you are itching me. It's like divine masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring us our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So, Fabita, if you let me, I'm going to put it here. So this is going to make some sense for him. When he realizes that he needs to move his energy, he needs to turn that energy into something different. Look, the lookout. When I need to see something in a different perspective, I need to consider myself that I am not falling again for what I was hoping for. I have a strong idea that most of Aryan people, they needed to learn how to focus more on themselves. They need to see that maybe their soul was not aware of that at all. So when we are having the card of the lookout and we are thinking about what happened in the past life, and this card is coming out, it's again saying maybe you think or you thought in your past life that everything you did was to destroy or was not to create something, and maybe instead of creating you were destroying, but not everything needed to be destroyed. There also, and to create a new cosmos. And maybe this is the reason why he needs to put his life into a new order. He is trying to make sense in what everything that he is asking for, right? Or at least he's asking for himself. And then the Akashic Library, he needs to remember from his spirit what is it that he is looking for? What is it that his memories or his energy is looking for that he needs to read? He needs to reconsider. He needs also to take in count. And Krishna, bringing devotion, bringing the connection of the third eye, bringing the connection also of considering him as the person that he really is. He needs to believe more about himself. He's not believing in himself at all. So he's crushing down, he's falling apart, he's just breaking himself off because he is not believing in himself. And he's angry and mad at everyone because he thinks that not everyone is recognizing him for what he's doing. Instead, he needs to focus more on what he needs to believe about himself. He's asking outside to love him when he is not loving him at all. Am I making myself clear? Exactly, or at least in this life. Yes, yes, they are many different things. Yes, 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 there are many different things. Let's see. My beautiful Patty, someone told you that your ex-husband was son abandoned. So you abandoned him? With I guess I am not understanding complete, Patty, the first message. I guess I'm kind of having the idea, but not getting it complete. What is happening with you, Fabita? So I get the same idea, right? And I'm not getting disconnected from this. So what is happening with you, Fabita? You need to connect more with Earth, with planet Earth and the energy of the Earth. Yes? If he's masculine, you're feminine. All right? You are also getting the connection with the abundance. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. Yes, we need to focus more on the energy we are dealing with. And the crescent moon here is giving us the idea of being creative, opening a new different way of learning. The window is open because I need to open my creativity. The ideas are just changing, moving outside and inside. And also the light from the moon is growing. So my creativity is going to grow. I need to focus more on what I really like, on what I really believe, what I would like to do as my job without being paid, for example. Oh, no, I mean, I know I'm going to be paid, but what is something that I would have loved to do, for example, as if I am not receiving any money? It's my hobby. So what about my hobby? Am I really enjoying what I am doing? Am I also having my heart and my energy, the connection that I am using within myself to transform what is it that I am loving every day to do? Yes. I need to focus more about what I really like. And at the end, look, Lord Shiva again is transcending and again is coming with a moon. So Fabita, again, you are needing here to change. You are having the third eye opening into your wisdom. Your chakras energy are opening. And I guess this is the root chakra because of the color. We have the snake full of wisdom as well as our connection with our intelligence and our energy. And the transcendence that we are just closing or moving into a different kind of situation, but it's not about him to you, it's more about you with you and to everyone around you. So it says, rise up, honor your inner force, and its steps are being given. Dance with the universe, of course. You are making the connection, Fabi, with you. So by the time, again, that you are making more connection, so I need to focus also, right? Okay. They are going to charge more, Ceci, but to get faster service, it's always an issue. But no problem. Thank you, my Ceci, for your comprehension. Yes, we'll get through. Of course, we'll get through. You're doing fine, Patty. Ah, that your ex-husband was your son in your past life? Okay. And in another life, you abandoned him? Wow. What happened, Patty, and then with your ex-husband and with you? Wow. So let's see, Patty. You needed to learn how to communicate from your heart. You needed to communicate in the best possible way. And another way of being in love is not only for the relationship as mom and son, but as a couple. So the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balance exchange. This is the first one. You learned or you were sent to learn how to communicate. And look, hope. Yes. Love and acceptance, because I hope that you may accept me. I hope that you may love me unconditionally. And just like that, love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. See? You need to communicate to see the other person. Choosing loving thoughts, of course. You need to consider that the relationship was thought and you learned how to communicate in a different way. And look, the Ark of the Covenant, again, you needed to communicate. You needed to be seated on the same level and listen to each other to, to get agreements, to get contracts, to get involved with same relationships, but at the same time that you needed to communicate in a different way. So it makes sense. You needed to learn to communicate. Look, I guess this is making sense. I don't know if this is making sense to use, Patty, but to me, as far as I understand the story, I guess this is making sense, right? You were kind of scared because you didn't know how to do it. Yes. Maybe because we were taught as our families, as we were excellent, Patty, great. As we were taught and we were raised as women, that we needed to not to speak as loud as we wanted to or ideas in most of families, but on some others they were allowed just to start speaking some things, and in some anything is just closing their mouths up. Everything is coming out. But I guess that you were missing the idea of how to explain yourself, and more about giving explanations is just to consider the other person as an equal, as a similar to you. And I guess that was the main issue. You have never talked with your father as you wish you had done. Okay, no communication. What is happening in your relationship? You were having no communication and you were used to obey to what the other man needed or wanted or thought. And now that you were considering yourself as an equal, you were saying, okay, this is not good enough. We need to change. And then you had these strong problems of communication because you were not speaking the same language. You were speaking in different tongues. Yes? So I guess this is most of the issue here. Right, Patty? So you may tell me. For example, when you want to see something about your kid, you need to step into what he's thinking or feeling and explain that. But he also needs to consider what you are feeling. And that, I guess, is the hardest part for him because he knew he loved you more than he could ever thought or imagined. But by the time he thought that you were like stepping up or like making him feel lower to yourself, he was just going to fight to get his place done. Yes? That's why you wish the good one, okay, is coming and you are ready for it. Okay. And about your twin flame, Patty. What about your twin flame, Patty? Your twin flame, Patty, first of all, is coming with change in your crown chakra because you are opening yourself to a different new perspective. And let me share it with you. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative into energy, into light. So you are changing the energy, so you are bringing into light. You are understanding that this relationship with your ex-husband is sending you the tools for you to understand to bring light into your life. Yes. And here, look, we have the wishes fulfilled. Everything you were asking for, everything that you needed, everything that you said, this is going to fulfill me, they're on the table. And you are getting also the ideas and the opportunities to see themselves that they are appearing in the most unexpected way. You are expecting a door to open, but look, you have two different windows open. It's not the door, it's just a window, it's just a different place, it's just a different situation, because you are seeing yourself and you are feeling yourself with more confidence about what you are doing now. You are comprehending more with you and being more compassionate with yourself about what you are doing. And look, the one cool is telling you about the Dharma unfolding. So this may give us the chance to see he is coming. The wild cool says, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So this may be saying, yes, he is coming. And the Dharma, again, is the good actions that I do, is going to be paid in my evolution role as I may grow. Yes, yes, yes. It's coming, it's coming. The energy in the present is coming. Yes, we may need that a lot. This is beautiful, Patty. This is beautiful. And now, my beautiful Ceci, about health, work, and love. Okay, Ceci, let's see. First of all, your energy about yourself. This is going to come more about yourself. So, because when we are speaking about your emotions, then you are learning how to feel within yourself, and that is also in health. The empowerment, yes, you need to consider yourself as you can and you may and you will complete everything that you say you want. Instead of just dealing with these doubts, you are filling yourself with too many doubts. Write them down, Ceci. Imagine yourself as you are taking pictures with an old camera. Do you remember the old cameras that they had these little squares where the picture was taken, and then you move the camera and you needed to roll the roll because we were changing the exposition for that picture? Well, it's going to be the same. Imagine that in one block you are setting one thought, and in that block, you are setting, for example, all my money. The next block is the keys. The next block is the job. The next block is the next block is going to be your health. The next block is going to be family. So when you are just downloading all the information that you have, everything is going to change and everything is going to turn into a part of bringing you calm and peace in your mind. And you are going to say to yourself, oh, I needed just to fall down or clear that energy. And this is going to bring you the empowerment you need to clear your energy and to say, yes, I need to change that. Yes. So again, yes, you need to set order. You need to clear your mind to bring order and calm and peace into your life. The will, the wisdom, and the mind, and the beautiful triqueta just in the middle, just saying everything is turning into a new way of changing your perspective and your life. Look, the crown again is thinking about the will, it's thinking about the wisdom, it's thinking about the mind. That is taking also in count the light that we are having and reaching taking action. This is a beautiful card. This is the card and the reason why I bought these cards. Let me share this with you. Because this card is so full of energy. This card is so full of integration, of clearness in our mind. This card is also so connected within ourselves. So this is just one of the best cards that we may have here. Maybe, I guess this is looking better. Like this, you can see a triangle that is coming up, and you can see here this triangle that is going down, and this is the energy. The water is going down, the fire is going up. We need just to put them in the middle, and they are going to create the Star of David, and it's going to bring us the energy and the balance we need also to take in count. This is one of the best cards for Libra to understand what is it that we need to change, right? Yes, it's a complete card. And again, you are facing your fears. Kalima is telling you that you need to face your fears, Ceci. Yes, things are changing. You are moving into a different story. You are seeing things in a very new perspective or in a very new, different way. So you need to face your fears. Yes, you may think perhaps that you're going to change your relationship with your boyfriends. Yes, change them. But also keep yourself the one that you love the most or you prefer the most. Major spiritual changes are unfolding to you, and this is your chance to soar. You are healing. Lima is bringing here these beautiful flowers, as well as she is having her necklace with some skulls, because she is giving us the transformation we need. We need to die a little in order for us to create something new, in order for us to see ourselves that we are growing in a new way, in a new perspective, in a new sense of clearance, that we are doing many different things. So this is why, yes, everything is changing drastically. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I love Triqueta, as you don't have any idea, because it's also connecting with this triada information, the mind, the soul, the heart. Or we are having here also the spirit, the soul, and the mind, or the Father, the Son, and the Holy. We humans, we all begin a family with number three. So everything is turning into many different possibilities and situations with this connection of number three with the triqueta. So that is the main reason of these cards. But of course, they have like, wow, so much information. It's a very complete card, mi Patty. If you want a new card, if you want a new, yes, Ceci, about your love life and your work. I guess this is also explaining about your work, and is mentioning everything as one, as a whole, because you are trying to set things into one. Tell me about health, tell me about love, tell me about my job, tell me about, but in one. Okay, they are saying everything complete. You need to calm your mind in order for you to focus on whatever that you need to control and to see, because you need to keep your mind calm, because you need to just slow down your pace, because you are so fast, so fast, so fast, and you need to just to remain yourself. You need to understand that when by the time you need to move, you will move. By the time you need to be calm, just respect yourself of being calm. And I am hearing you, but I need to work. Yes, you need to work, and you will find a way how to work. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll find a way. By the time you get that, you need to focus more about you, your soul. How is it if you are having the chance or the opportunity to talk with your dad, to see him, to talk with your girls, to see them? Yes. So it's going to be in different ways, in different idea that the cards are giving you in these answers for tonight. So it's very important for us to see that we are doing something different, right? This, if you would like to have another card, please tell me. Patty, these 3 last days, you felt like some things finished and some others. We are having the full moon. So again, it's also the great transition, the great moon, the great light, because I am aware of knowing my emotions, but I need to set myself into the best part of being clear that I need to change, and I need to close perspectives or relationships or situations. And they are doing this energy. And guess what? This is not all said and this is not all done, because in about 2 more weeks or 10 days at least, we are just starting to feel that little energy. We're going to have Mercury retrograde again. Yes, it's not the great part. I know, but I love Mercury retrograde because this is a I need that. Okay, settle down. You need to refocus. You need to reorganize, replan everything that needs to rechange. Yes, yes, Fabi. I concur with you. Yes, it's more like ending than starting. Yes. So we need to close too many different things and situations. I was listening, for example, the news during lunchtime. I was driving, and I didn't know that Mr. Trump is sick now, right? And I was listening to the newscaster that was saying, and he was also complaining and saying that everything was going to be okay and he was never going to getting sick and everything, and he felt like he was like Superman, and he needed to see that sickness, right? Yes, we need to get ourselves into new perspectives that are taking ourselves more humble. Why should you close? You should close, Fabita, the idea of giving yourself more to the other. You need to set clear with you that you are always more important than the other person you are respecting. When you are changing your ideas, when you are considering yourself first, everything is moving as how can I tell you? Everything is working like a charm. Everything is moving in the best possible way and the best possible situation. But when you are thinking or having this idea, this so strong idea that, yes, please, I need this to get as I was thinking, you are not getting that the phone, right? So we are sending the energy to this person. I am not going to think about you, and I am not going to think about you, and I'm not going to think about you. But imagine that each time that you are saying that thought, the telephone is ringing. So when I call him, he is like, yes, you were saying that you were not going to think about me, and you have kept me all day with your face in my mind. Yes? So when you are thinking more about yourself and you are just like that, really not thinking about that person, you are saying, okay, I am not going to think about you. So I send that energy to the universe. And then you, universe, what? Okay. And in my best good, okay? In my greater good. So I am living and I am not again making that phone call. So, as strange as it may hear, then I say, and I haven't thought, I forgot. And I feel strange because I haven't thought. So by the time that I remember, then I'm going to say, yes, let me call. I am not going to think about you. I, I was starting to get worried. So when you are go by, maybe a week or more or so, but by the days go by, they are like, this is strange. What's going on? This is off. What's happening? I need to check on that. This is wrong. And maybe we may feel a little scared because we think that, this is strange and it's hard for me. Yes, but the energy is going to move and it's going to bring you some. So expect the best, Fabita. Don't worry. Too. Yes, and they were saying like, we are like the Superman and Supergirl and Ejele. And there you go. You love reorganizing because it's like erasing and writing again, but in a more conscious way. Yes, that's something that I really love. I'm going to tell you about that next week. I wanted to make a video, let me confess that I wanted to make a video for tomorrow morning, but guess what? The making my agenda again, gaining more more appointments. So tomorrow is not going to be possible, so maybe next week it's going to be possible. But remember, we are having the first days of the month, we are having tarot readings again, we are having many different perspectives, so it's going to be great. Okay, can I tell you about your mom's health? Yes, what about your mom's health? Yes, let's see. What I am listening is that more than getting the activation card for her, I can show you that the activation card is not going to be good enough because she needs to see herself and to clear her mind and her heart, her energy. Look, the two worlds. Yes, she's thinking, if I go, if I stay, if I continue, if I move, if I just complete, but then I want to go. She wants to have both worlds, but she needs to think, okay, what is it that she would like to go outside? What is it that she would like to have and to get inside? Look, and let me explain, Patty. Outside this window, and I don't know if you can see the picture well, there is a beautiful garden and a beautiful house. And inside here, the fire is on the table, and the reflection of the person is just here on the fire, and it's more like, okay, so what is it that you need to take more in count about yourself, your inner self, or what is it that you really want to know? Okay. And Cernunnos, that is giving her a life force. Cernunnos is more also about the sexual energy, but in her case, is myself a little more. Yes? She doesn't want to go, but she wants to go, but she doesn't know what to do. And look, coherence. How can I get coherence? How can I get being certain about something? Just you need to make a choice. What is it that you really want? Do you really want to complete? Okay, complete. But then do it. Don't say anything else. And don't think anything else. And just please remain focused on that. So you are using your coherence. Yes? In fact, she says she's thankful for her other eye. I'm so one willing to see more. And which eye has she lost? Because that is also telling her much about her. I am getting the idea that is the left eye, but tell me, is it the left eye? Yes. I don't know if it's her left eye. You didn't ask her. You haven't seen her since the pandemic started. Oh, so you are not living close. I'm sorry, Patty. But you also felt like the left one. You didn't tell me. They are telling me there, out upstairs. She's feeling sad about herself. She is feeling annoyed. This is a word that I am listening. Because she's feeling guilt within herself. I mean, she should have done more things for herself, that she doesn't want to see her more a lack of energy and confidence from herself. She doesn't want to see her anymore. And she's closing her left eye. Yes? So you see her by video call. Okay. But maybe you will try to see which is the eye that she's focusing more, and then you may see that. And it's okay. You may tell her, Mom, it's okay. You've done everything You thought in the best possible way it was correct. You had great intentions. You had great amount of love. Some other things were not that okay to be done, but don't feel yourself as you are uh, owning a great guilt to yourself, because that is not true. She has done with herself in her life. She has done the best possible things in her life, but she also needs more about recognition, love about herself. Her self esteem was so destroyed that here is where she is like closing or paying her debt to herself. Huge, huge, huge knowledge. This is huge. We are living what we have to. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So, my beautiful girls, this is the hour we need to go. But I send you all my love. See you on Monday, please. And my beautiful girls, send you my love. Thank you so much to you too, Patty. Thank you so much, Ceci. Thank you so much, Pavita. Thank you for your support. See you next week. I love you that deeply much. Patty, I hope you can take your reading soon. You can see in Entre Mujeres the promotion that I sent. It's great. It's great. Ceci, I know you may have your solar return. Take that in count. Also, the promotion in Entre Mujeres. And my beautiful Fabita, you may want to take that also too. So, my girls, love you. Take care. Thank you for being here with me and having the patience with my connection again. It's a must, my Patty. It's a must. Even if it's by video call. And it's okay to me. My beautiful Fabita. See you really, really, really soon, Fabita. Well, have a beautiful evening, my girls. Good night. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your pleasant bath. Give yourselves so much love. And I'll see you next week. Thank you for being here with me and sharing and giving me your love and comprehension. Take good care of yourselves and see you soon. Bye.